celebrate. And what is going to take us beyond $1 billion is to get these 5 fundamentals down when it comes to partying, and we're going to take things to a whole level. That's right. So let's talk about, let's just talk about what the 5 fundamentals are. The first thing is just getting the party started, right? That, especially in a home, would be having your sign-in table set up. I always have my oils burning there, diffusing there, not burning. And that's where we collect wrap cash, and that's where they're signing in and getting paperwork potentially. Now make sure you collect your money ahead of time. Have you ever forgot to ask and then you never get paid because you didn't collect up front? And we want to make sure that our new people aren't losing out on that because, they're beginners and they don't realize that they need to do that up front. So it takes away all the confusion when they're collecting the money right at the hostess table. I would put your host in charge of the sign-in or one of the distributors you bring to your party. So we're going to get the party started. That's the first one. And now we also get to download the Wrap app. So as people are coming in, how about that Wrap app? What do you think about that? That's going to make our job so much simpler. So get them downloading that before they come in the wrap room. And the number 2 fundamental is the wrap room. Now, I don't know about you, but I love the wrap room. That's where I can make connections with my guests. I can find out what brought them there, what they've heard about. Have they ever tried it? Have they seen it all over Facebook? That's where I can almost figure out who in my room that night is going to be a future business partner. So don't be afraid to be in the wrap room. That's where relationships are really made. When you say, lift up your shirt, let me see your belly, you're best friends. So make sure you get to know them at that point. And that's the wrap room. Again, take that before picture. And then the third fundamental is the party pad presentation. This is so important. This is our unified message, okay? This isn't a space where we're going to talk about every product in the product flyer. This is the place where we highlight some of our top selling products. I talk about the business at least 3 to 5 times in my party pad presentation. Now I'm really excited to tell you because after this weekend, you're gonna have brand new updated party pad notes in the eSuite document section next week. I know, right? Thank you to our amazing marketing team. But we're going to have in there the products that we're endorsing for you to talk about at your parties, okay? And now that we have the It Works system, you're going to be talking about that basically. So we'll go into that a little bit more here. The fourth fundamental is unwrap. So we go back into the wrap room. That's where the party really starts, isn't it? And we take off the wrap. We use our Wrap app to take after pictures. I heard it whistles at you like woo woo. So that'll be fun. And then the fifth, and you're gonna share results, but then the fifth fundamental is securing the sale, okay? And in a wrap party setting, that's obviously getting those paperwork forms filled out. It might be following up in other ways that we're doing parties. Maybe somebody doesn't make a decision that night, so you call them 24, 48 hours later. They're continuing to take pictures and get better results. So we want to make sure we secure the sale. And so we're going to teach you how to do that, and we're also going to help you teach your teams how to do that. Let's go ahead and let's run through the party pad real quick. Okay. So I just want to walk through this briefly with you and hit some high points, okay? Again, these notes are going to be in your eSuite document section. They're going to be fairly similar to what you've seen in there before. We've just changed them up a little bit to represent the products that we have now since we've added WOW, and we have the oils, and now we have the cleanse, right, and the It Works system. So let's whip through this party pad. Probably right here when you're on that front page, that's okay. I introduce myself. My name is Tammy Dempsey. I do not say I'm Tammy Dempsey Black Diamond and I make, 6 figures a month. I don't say that. I say, hi, my name is Tammy Dempsey and I love this crazy wrap thing. How many of you have tried it? And sometimes people have, and we just kind of start getting to know each other. I start sharing a little bit about myself so they're getting to know me and we're connecting. Remember, everyone communicates, but few connect, and we want to start connecting immediately when we're part of the It Works system, and that's wrap, right? And we're going to talk about the fact that it's exclusive to It Works. It's our flagship product. We're going to talk about the fact that they're going to get results today, and they're going to continue to get results over the next 72 hours. So this is all about that wrap. And then we're also going to introduce the defining gel here, the sister product for the wrap. You know, I don't know about you guys, but if I had to be without the wrap, I would never want to live without the gel. So I make sure I talk about my own personal experience with the gel, and then we talk about the fact that wrapping is the first step in our system, and there's a 3 steps. Step 2 is to cleanse, right? And then remove, and then the third is to remove. So going to the next one. Okay, so here's where we talk about, while the wrap is our flagship product, it is not our only product, and our products are meant to help enhance the results you're getting with the wrap. And we're all about results at work. You know, our products, you can see the results, you can feel the results, you can taste the results, and so we're going to really highlight just a few products. Remember, it's not about, oh, but this works for me. It's about duplication, and if we're going to go beyond $1 billion, we've got to duplicate, and this Party Pad helps us to do that. All right, let's go ahead, and you all know when we flip the Party Pad and we start going through the 3 steps, we have join the party, and it's $99 to do that. I talk about here, I could not afford the startup kit. I was thankful it came with wraps that I could sell and recoup my cost. Again, talking about the business. I talk about how this unlocks every penny in the compensation plan. I go to step 2. We talk about wrap rewards. We talk about it puts more wrap cash in your pocket and gets you in the profit zone. And it's a great way to, you know, get more wraps for yourself if you're wrapping yourself. And then step 3 is go Ruby. And this is where we teach people that you can make as little, you can make $500 in as little as 60 days if you follow these three steps and go Ruby. And I ask them, what kind of debt would you want to start paying off with an extra $500 every month? And then we lead into the average income page. And the average income page, you know, this is what people are making at the different levels. What do you need? What kind of money would make a difference for your family? What kind of debt do you need to pay off? These are some of the questions that I'm asking. Let's go ahead and go to the next page. And then we have a choice, right? And I tell people that, you know, now we have a choice. For those of you that aren't ready to build a business with us, we have this amazing loyal customer program where you can get product at 40 to 50% off. But for those of you that see what we've got here, you know a few people that would want to use these products, you need to make extra money, you have a lot of debt to pay off, and it's $99. It's a no-risk investment. I love what some leaders on my team say when they say, you know, for $99, worst case scenario, I walk away and it doesn't work. For worst case scenario, it doesn't work and I'm out $99, but I have nicer abs, right? Best case scenario, I do what they're telling me to do. I listen to what Mark, Mike, and Pam say. I watch those training videos. I do a little bit. And what if it does work, right, for $99? And so that's when, you know, I kind of close it up and I say, let's go back in the wrap room. Let's get your wrap results. And that's where we go to step 4, which is unwrap, and then step 5, which is secure the sale. Now, I just wanted to give you a little bit of an overview because I want to bring up, I have some amazing guests. Let's go ahead. Oh, so there's the 5 fundamentals. We're going to break those down much better right now. I have 5 very special expert ladies to help me up here to help break this down even more for you. You know, what I love about the 5 fundamentals is it's the foundation of how we build this business. We build this business through parties, okay? The platform might be different. How many of you are doing Facebook parties? Anybody? How many of you are doing Zoom parties? How about home wrap parties? I love it. That is our system, and it works, and it's still working today. And I can't think of anyone better to help me share with you how to really put these 5 fundamentals into play, into your business, than my expert special guest, Ambassador Genesis Boyd. Help me welcome us to the stage. Chantel Lyons, we have Bree-Ann Burtness, and we have Ashley Hughes. We were trying to get the lineup, and I didn't get that right. Hi, welcome. Are you guys excited? Did you have fun last night?
Yes.
I found myself as we're going through the party pad, like starting to share things we had talked about, and I was like, oh, I have to save that. I'm really excited to have you on this panel. First of all, when I got an opportunity to meet all of you, I was inspired because sometimes I question myself. I'm thinking, I'm still doing belly-to-belly parties most of the time, and I didn't get to ambassador in 13 months. I didn't get to ambassador in 2 years. It took me 3.5 years, and so you question yourself as a leader sometimes. But you all renewed in me the reality that the parties are the way that we build this business. And again, the platform may be different. I know some of you started building one way and you've added additional ways, but I just want you to know that I am so inspired. You guys are rocking it out there. This crowd loves you, right? We love you guys. We follow you. And so let's just go ahead real quick and introduce yourselves. I want each of you to introduce yourselves, and just so that everybody knows who you are.
Hey everyone, I am Genesis Boyd. I am an Ambassador Diamond. I've been with the company 5.5 years. I actually went to a wrap party, didn't sign up that night, couldn't thinking about it, stayed up till 3 in the morning, opened a credit card that my husband didn't know about the next day, signed up, so don't ever give up on those people that don't sign, just be good with your follow-up. I have 2 amazing children watching on pay-per-view. My son Damon is 8, he's my future blogger, and my daughter Taylor Emma gets more leads than me at wrap events all the time. So, hi babies, and then I have my most amazing handsome child, my husband Andy.
He's in the front row. He's totally good with that. How about you, Amy Spence? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Amy Spence, and I have a daughter, Caroline. She's 3, and a wonderful husband back home. And a funny story about me, when I joined this business, I was introduced in August of 2013 by this crazy girl I had just met named Ali Antonacci. And she stalked me, y'all, on Facebook. I didn't even know her. She was so excited about this crazy rap thing. And she would message me consistently for 6 months. And anytime she asked me about basketball, volleyball, how's my family, I would answer. But anytime she brought up it works, I would totally ignore her. But I watched her, and so I wanted the excitement that she had, and so finally I reached out to her. And when I finally enrolled, she sent me a document, and it said, Recruiting Amy Spence, and she had saved all of the conversations, and it was like 4 pages of messages. So don't give up on those people that you know will be great for this business.
Well, and I love that, Amy, because I personally, like, I'll follow up with someone a couple times and they do the same thing. They'll respond to anything except the business. And it's just, it renewed in me how important it is to just keep reaching out. It's never no, it's just not right now. And you went ambassador in 13 months, right? Definitely worth the stalking, I'd say, for sure. How about you, Miss Chantel?
Hi, my name is Chantel Lyons, and I love y'all. I joined April 29, 2012, and this is kind of funny. I'm going to share it. So I was watching Facebook. I used to be a Chiefs cheerleader, and all these girls I cheered with started posting about these raps. I thought that they were desperate.
I think you said, oh, those poor things.
I was like, they really need some help, so I'm going to have a party and support them. So I hosted a party, figured I'd throw them a bone. My amazing sponsor came to my house, and once she came, I just couldn't believe what this product did. I joined. Actually, I sent my husband, Herm, a text and said, hey, Mother's Day is coming up. I'm not going to tell you what I want, but I do want $99. Don't ask any questions. And so he was like, you know, you're weird, but I'll give it to you. At the time I was in grad school, we were paying for my grad school in cash. Money was tight, and it was a lot for us to spend $99. So I'm grateful he trusted my crazy instinct, and here I am.
Well, and you were getting ready to take a trip to Disney World, right?
Yes.
So what I love about every single one of you, for the most part, I think were introduced to this through a wrap party. And you only wanted to get some products at a discount. What did she say to you as you were walking out that door? Because I think this is just This is classic.
It's amazing. It changed my life. So Stacy Conwell, my amazing sponsor's out there somewhere. I love you, and I want to thank you for this because I know in her heart she must have had some fear, and she was getting ready to step out of my door, you guys. She took a step, opened the door, out of hesitation, looked back at me and said, you know, you're going to become a loyal customer, and that's fine, but I just want you to know, become a loyal customer, you're going to make me money. Become a distributor, and you'll make yourself some money. Had she not said that, I never would have joined. So thank you, Stacy. I love you so much.
I love that clothesline. Become a loyal and you're gonna make me money. Become a distributor and you're gonna make some money. Love that. How about you, Miss Briere?
Hi. I lost my voice last night trying to talk over the DJ. My name is Brianne Burtness, and I'm from Kansas City. I have two amazing kiddos, Gavin and Ella, and an amazing husband. Okay, so I've been doing this for about 3.5 years now, and I actually got started, we were headed on a cruise also, and my best friend called me up and she said, hey, I heard about this wrap that you can put on, and I think it might make you skinnier before you go, because she knows my heart, and that's all it took for me. So I'm a believer, and we had gone to Melting Pot that night, and you guys, I'd eaten like 5 courses of cheese and chocolate, and I put that wrap on, and I could not believe it when I saw results. And I text my sponsor, Liz Barton, the next day, and we were texting on the way to Chicago. I was signed up by the time I got there, and that was the end of it.
And you have grown very quickly as well. I'm excited. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Cammie.
I think you're married to Thomas Hughes, that fighter, right?
Yes, I am.
Well, and I just got to take a trip out to Utah, so I've gotten to spend some extra time with you guys. You were my partner at the Dash this year, which was such a blessing that they just randomly put us together. But tell us a little bit about your story.
So I joined this business almost 3 years ago. I was looking for an extra income. My husband was a scaffold builder, and he worked out of town a lot. So he was over in Wyoming while I was raising our little 1-year-old twins. He honestly didn't really get to see them grow up. I mean, up to being 1 year old. But I was like, if I could do something that could bring in a little bit of extra income, I knew that could help us, and that could also help us move out of my parents' basement. We had been there for 2 years, and so I was just thinking, there's got to be something that I can maybe possibly do that could bring in some extra income. And while I was looking for something, I was on Facebook one night and just searching on my news feed, and a before and after picture showed up, and it was just because my friend liked the picture. I wasn't even friends with the distributor, but because she liked it, it showed up in my news feed. And so I reached out to her that night and said, hey, I want to try this wrap. I was really skeptical, but I thought, I might as well try it and see if it really works. And I met her that night at a parking lot, put the wrap on, saw results, and then signed up that night.
I love that. And then, something I want to highlight here, because I think this will mean a lot for many of you. You met her in the parking lot, you got that wrap, and then really, you weren't sure if she was still in the business. I mean, you called her, you signed up, and then you were kind of on your own, right?
Right. So after that, we never actually spoke again. So I just totally did this by myself, watching e-suite videos and training videos on YouTube and stuff like that. So.
Did you do your own launch party?
Yes.
How did you do that? Like, did you just print off help us get inside your head? Because I feel like I hear often, I can't launch if you don't come launch me, and that's not the reality for most people. I think that's a luxury to have your sponsor come or somebody on your team come, and you did not have that, and almost no one really knew you existed within the organization until you won a cruise.
Yeah, that's
from one of your ambassador leaders, right?
Yes. So my very first launch party, I had a bunch of wraps with me, thank goodness. I wrapped 16 people there, and after every single person loved their results, and they all got up, and I'm like, okay, bye. I didn't even think to ask them to sign as a customer. So, yeah. I honestly hadn't really watched any of the videos. I was just like, sure, I'll just start doing parties and selling wraps. That's how I thought I was going to make an income. So I didn't even think that I was ever going to make residual income or sign loyal customers or anything like that.
You were making a ton of rap cash. I'm just so inspired by that story because, you know, I believe that if you want this business, there's enough information out there for you to be successful on your own. Now, I agree with Mike. I love what he said yesterday. We're better together. When you fall down, there's someone there to pick you up. But I just am so inspired by stories like yours because, like I said, it was about Triple Diamond before somebody reached out to you and said, what are you doing over there? Because you were just blowing it up and very quickly. So, all right, what I want to do now is I really want to talk about the different platforms people are using to build